Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts? Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Now batting, Danny Mendick. He will lead this one off today. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today. He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. And he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Set to get his day started, Jose Abreu. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball. Dallas Keuchel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Franchy Cordero is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Robert calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Dahlbeck, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Richards, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is the designated hitter.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Luis Robert, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Cespedes hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
No left fielder. J.D.
Bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And it's fouled away. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. 0-1 the count. Keuchel pauses. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Adam Engel. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Fastball just inside. Two and one.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Looped out towards short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. It's a swing and a miss at a slider breaking away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. At the plate, Yoan Moncada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. So here's Michael Chavis now.
Leading off.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Chavis, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dalbec. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Franchy Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Keuchel sets his sights. 2-1 on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Abreu is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a ball 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Leury Garcia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Red Sox. The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left field.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Count 1-0.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Robert swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Martinez on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left field.
Settling in now, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Go. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Christian Vasquez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Engel will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Now with the play, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hernandez.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the... So striding in, Nick Madrigal. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
The first baseman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Cespedes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Franchy Cordero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Next for the Red Sox.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cordero will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Luis Robert. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
That evens it up, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. At the plate, Cespedes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 firsts with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. At the plate, Adam Engel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can running up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. 2 down, runners at first and second. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that long.
To Abreu for the big double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Mendick. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. But bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Sliding into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Digging in, Franchy Cordero. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jose Abreu. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Brazier rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High pop-up. Dahlbeck waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated
Standing in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Robert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
So now to the plate, Cespedes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
No strike.
Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now here's the pitch. Rafael Devers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Now running at second.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his second. Garrett Richards is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasker.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, Dallas Keuchel allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 1-0. The Indians had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-3. The Mariners got 11 hits overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. The Minnesota Twins grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 11-8. The Texas Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 11-8. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-0. The win was their 6th in a row. Steven Strasburg came away with a loss on the mound despite striking out 13 batters in the game. The Brew Crew pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-9. The Pittsburgh Pirates snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the AL Central, the Indians 1-0. The runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-2. The Marlins put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Cubs hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. Ryan McMahon really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as Colorado beat the Padres 10-7. The Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-5. It was their 7th win in a row. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.